Welcome to this explosive breakdown of one of the most shocking moments in daytime television history, where Oscar-winning actor Colin Firth, known for his gentlemanly charm in films like Pride and Prejudice and The King's Speech, found himself in a heated clash with beloved host Lorraine Kelly on her morning show. It all started innocently enough on a crisp autumn morning in London, with the studio buzzing with anticipation as Firth was scheduled to promote his latest project, a period drama that promised to captivate audiences worldwide. Lorraine, with her signature warm smile and Scottish lilt, greeted the audience and introduced Firth as the epitome of British elegance. But little did viewers know that beneath the surface, tensions were simmering. As Firth took his seat on the plush sofa, exchanging pleasantries about his career and family life, Lorraine dove into questions about his personal views on current social issues, particularly the ongoing debates around celebrity privacy and media intrusion. Firth, usually composed, began to show signs of discomfort when Lorraine pressed him on rumors about his private life, including alleged strains in his marriage and past relationships that had been fodder for tabloids. The actor politely deflected at first, emphasizing his desire to keep personal matters out of the spotlight. But Lorraine, perhaps aiming for a more candid interview, persisted with follow-up questions that bordered on intrusive. The atmosphere shifted palpably as Firth's responses grew shorter and more clipped, his famous furrowed brow deepening with each probe. Viewers at home could sense the unease through their screens, with social media already lighting up with comments about the awkward exchange. Finally, after a particularly pointed question about his environmental activism clashing with his jet-setting lifestyle, Firth's patience snapped. He leaned forward, his voice rising in a rare display of frustration, accusing Lorraine of sensationalism and disrespecting boundaries that celebrities deserve just like anyone else. The studio fell silent as he stood up abruptly, removing his microphone with deliberate calm, and declared that he would not participate in what he called a tabloid ambush disguised as morning chat. Lorraine, visibly taken aback, tried to salvage the situation with apologies and pleas for him to stay. But Firth was already striding off the set, leaving the host to awkwardly transition to a commercial break, while the crew scrambled behind the scenes. This walkout sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, prompting immediate reactions from fans and fellow celebrities alike, with some praising Firth for standing his ground against invasive journalism, while others criticized him for overreacting on live TV. The incident quickly went viral, with clips circulating on platforms like Twitter and TikTok, amassing millions of views within hours. Media outlets dissected every moment, from Firth's body language to Lorraine's questioning style, debating whether this was a genuine meltdown or a calculated move to generate buzz for his film. In the aftermath, Firth issued a statement through his publicist, expressing regret for the abrupt departure, but reiterating his stance on privacy rights. While Lorraine addressed the drama on her next show, admitting that lines might have been crossed, and extending an olive branch for a future appearance. This event not only highlighted the fragile balance between public personas and personal lives, but also sparked broader conversations about the ethics of celebrity interviews in an era where boundaries are increasingly blurred by social media scrutiny. As we delve deeper into this drama, let's explore the build-up to that fateful morning and what led two icons of British media to clash so dramatically. Rewinding a bit to understand the context, Colin Firth had been riding high on a wave of critical acclaim for his recent roles, but whispers in the industry suggested he was growing wary of the relentless press circuit that demanded more than just film talk. Lorraine Kelly's show, a staple of ITV mornings for decades, is renowned for its light-hearted banter, celebrity gossip, and feel-good segments, but occasionally dips into more probing territory to keep ratings afloat. On this particular day, the production team had prepped Lorraine with a dossier of questions designed to elicit juicy responses, unaware that Firth had recently dealt with a barrage of negative press about his environmental hypocrisy claims from activists who pointed out his frequent flights despite advocating for climate action. As the interview commenced post-commercial, Lorraine steered the conversation toward Firth's philanthropy, praising his efforts, but then slyly introducing counterpoints from online critics. Firth countered eloquently at first, explaining the complexities of balancing career demands with eco-friendly choices, but Lorraine's follow-ups felt like jabs, quoting anonymous sources who accused him of greenwashing. The tension escalated when she brought up a recent paparazzi scandal involving his family, suggesting it might affect his public image as a role model. Firth's eyes narrowed, and he interrupted her mid-sentence, his voice laced with sarcasm as he questioned the relevance of such personal digs to his professional appearance. The live audience gasped audibly, sensing the shift from cordial to confrontational. Lorraine, a seasoned host, attempted to laugh it off, saying it was all in good fun, but Firth wasn't having it, retorting that fun shouldn't come at the expense of someone's dignity. He elaborated on how media personalities like her perpetuate a culture of intrusion that drives celebrities to burnout or worse. The exchange grew heated, with both raising their voices slightly, Firth gesturing emphatically while Lorraine defended her show's format as engaging and honest. Behind the cameras, producers were in panic mode, signaling to wrap it up, but the damage was unfolding in real time. Firth, feeling cornered, stood up and declared the interview over, stating that he refused to be part of a spectacle that prioritized drama over substance. As he walked off, the camera caught Lorraine's stunned expression, her usual poise cracking as she stammered an apology to viewers. The immediate fallout was intense. The show's phone lines lit up with calls from shocked fans, some supporting Firth's boundary setting, others feeling he was rude to a national treasure like Lorraine. Social media exploded with hashtags like #PayFirthWalkout and #FayLorraineDrama, memes depicting Firth as a dramatic king storming out of the palace. Analysts speculated on whether this would tarnish Firth's image or elevate him as an advocate for mental health in the spotlight. Lorraine, in a post-show interview with colleagues, admitted to being caught off guard but maintained that her questions were standard fare. Firth, meanwhile, was spotted leaving the studio briskly, avoiding paparazzi questions, and later that evening, his team released a measured statement emphasizing respect in media interactions. This incident peeled back the curtain on the pressures of live TV, where what seems like casual chat can quickly turn volatile. moving forward, let's examine the reactions from the public and industry insiders who weighed in on this unexpected clash. In the hours following the walkout, the internet became a battleground of opinions, with Firth's fans rallying behind him, praising his courage in calling out what they saw as bullying tactics disguised as journalism. Tweets poured in from celebrities like Emma Thompson, who tweeted support for Firth's stance on privacy, while others like Piers Morgan mocked the actor for being too sensitive on a fluffy morning show. Lorraine Kelly, ever the professional, returned to air the next day, with a heartfelt segment addressing the incident, expressing genuine surprise at how things escalated and wishing Firth well, even joking that she'd send him a peace offering of Scottish shortbread. Behind the scenes, ITV executives held emergency meetings to assess the PR impact, noting a spike in viewership but also complaints about the uncomfortable viewing. Firth, known for his reclusive nature off-screen, retreated to his countryside home, avoiding further comment, though insiders revealed he was upset but not regretful about standing up for himself. The drama reignited debates on talk show ethics, with experts on programs like Good Morning Britain discussing the fine line between engaging interviews and invasive probing. Clips of the argument were dissected frame by frame on YouTube channels dedicated to celebrity feuds, with body language experts pointing out Firth's clenched fists and Lorraine's widened eyes as signs of genuine conflict. Some speculated that the whole thing was staged for publicity, given Firth's film release timing, but both parties denied any orchestration. As days passed, Lorraine extended a public invitation for Firth to return, promising a lighter conversation, but he politely declined through representatives. The event also spotlighted Lorraine's interviewing style, with past guests sharing mixed experiences, some lauding her warmth, others noting her knack for unexpected twists. Firth's career, however, seemed unscathed. If anything, the buzz boosted interest in his new movie. With ticket pre-sales surging, fan forums buzzed with theories, from hidden grudges to scripted drama, but no concrete evidence emerged. Media psychologists weighed in, suggesting that such outbursts stem from accumulated stress in the entertainment industry. This walkout joined the ranks of infamous TV moments, like Kanye West's interruptions or Joan Rivers' feuds, becoming a case study in communication breakdowns. Lorraine's show ratings actually climbed post-incident, proving that controversy sells, but it prompted her to reflect on question vetting. Firth, in a rare interview weeks later, alluded to the event without naming names, stressing the importance of mutual respect in media. The ripple effects extended to broader cultural conversations about celebrity mental health, with organizations like Mind UK using it as an example to advocate for better boundaries. As we continue unpacking this saga, let's look at the potential long-term implications for both Firth and Kelly in the cutthroat world of showbiz. Looking ahead, the Colin Firth, Lorraine Kelly clash could mark a turning point in how daytime TV handles celebrity guests, with networks possibly implementing stricter guidelines on sensitive topics to avoid similar blow-ups. Firth's reputation as a classy actor remained intact, with many viewing his walkout as a principled stand rather than a tantrum, potentially inspiring others to push back against overreach. Lorraine, undeterred, continued her show with her trademark cheer, but sources say she was privately shaken and vowed to be more mindful in future interviews. The incident fueled a surge in podcasts and articles analyzing power dynamics on talk shows, where hosts hold the reins but guests bear the emotional brunt. Firth's environmental causes gained extra visibility, ironically turning the negative spotlight into a positive for his activism. Social media metrics showed a divided audience. Younger viewers sided with Firth for authenticity, while older fans felt he disrespected Lorraine's hospitality. Merchandise even popped up online, like T-shirts with Firth Walkout, slogans capitalizing on the meme ability. Industry insiders predicted no lasting feud, as both are professionals likely to move on, perhaps even collaborating in the future. Lorraine's team worked overtime on damage control, releasing behind-the-scenes footage showing her genuine concern post-Walkout. Firth, meanwhile, focused on upcoming projects, including a rumored biopic that could earn him another Oscar nod. The drama also highlighted gender dynamics, with some commentators noting how male guests like Firth are quick to exit, while female celebrities often endure more. This led to panels on shows like Loose Women discussing equity in interviews. As viral videos recirculated the clip, edited with dramatic music for effect, the original moment's rawness was preserved in archives. Lorraine addressed viewer mail on air, reading letters of support and criticism, demonstrating her resilience. Firth's silence spoke volumes, aligning with his low-key persona. Ultimately, this event underscored the human element in entertainment. Stars are people too, prone to frustration under pressure. It prompted training sessions for hosts on de-escalation techniques. In retrospect, what began as a routine promo spot evolved into a cultural touchstone, reminding everyone of the unpredictability of live TV. As we near the end of this deep dive, let's consider the lessons learned and how this might influence future celebrity appearances. Reflecting on the broader lessons from the Firth Kelly debacle, it's clear that open dialogue about boundaries could prevent such escalations. Encouraging pre-interview agreements on off-limits topics. Firth's action empowered other actors to voice discomfort, with reports of increased writer clauses in appearance contracts specifying question vetoes. Lorraine's show adapted by incorporating more guest-led segments, fostering collaborative vibes over interrogative ones. The incident boosted mental health awareness in media, with charities partnering with ITV for campaigns. Firth's film saw a box office bump, proving the adage that all publicity is good publicity. While Lorraine's viewership stabilized, with loyal fans appreciating her handling. Online communities created fan edits, blending the Walkout with Firth's movie scenes for humor, lightening the mood. Critics lauded Firth for authenticity in an industry of facades, potentially earning him more roles as complex characters. Lorraine, in interviews, shared growth from the experience, emphasizing empathy in hosting